All right, welcome everybody to week 4 of Turbo's still unnamed segment.
Hey, what's going on with that? I thought we were going to get some suggestions. You said you might have had one come in.
I did. I talked to Kyle Carr on the Eruption Tour. He suggested Turbo's shout-out due to the shout-outs last week.
Yeah, but is that like a continuing thing where you're going to continue to shout people out?
I don't know if we should.
I don't know.
People are going to start expecting it.
I'm waiting for something that just really hits home and just, hey, that's it.
Yeah, we can't just become a shout-out show. I say, let's keep workshopping it. Let's keep working on this.
I like the input though. You're the first person to bring something to the table. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Kyle Carr, thank you so much. Guys,
shout out.
Keep them coming. Shout out Kyle Carr. Yeah, have to.
Unbelievable.
Guys, keep them coming, and we'll see if we can name this thing.
What about it's Turbo time?
Good. We haven't even introduced you yet. Pipe down for a second. We're excited to have you here, but you gotta wait on.
Sure. Do you want to introduce us here?
No, I mean, we gotta talk soccer tennis.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Huge win today. Eric Leonard, another loss. This was the closest he's ever been. He had a golden opportunity. I was willing to take Brian Bement on my team today.
Wow.
Shocking choice by me.
Was it just you two, or do you have a third?
No, JC. JC's a standard Turbo team player.
Yeah.
But Brian did everything he could, kind of like a secret agent for Eric, try to give them the win, but Eric's still going to get over the line. Another loss.
Little conspiracy theory on the soccer tennis there.
I wish we could talk about it more in depth, but obviously got Ryan Coulter here today. I'm really excited about this, actually. I think one of the things that people don't realize, big part of the locker room that doesn't get talked about enough, game day attire. Huge part of success on the field. Look good, feel good, play good. Obviously, there's standards at the professional level you got to hold guys to. So, on game days, guys coming in, and lucky enough, we've had someone in Ryan that's kind of been the fashion police this year. So, want to come in and kind of give an end of the year recap of how guys have done with that and kind of talk fashion. He's our guy.
Perfect. I'll let you guys kind of take it away. I don't want to get involved with the ripping down if that occurs.
I don't think it's ripping down. I think it's just you set standards and it's what you're willing to maintain, and that's really your culture's only as good as what you're willing to accept.
Couldn't agree more.
So, top guy and Ryan here. I think probably the best way to do this is just kind of run through the roster and talk about what you've seen, Ryan. Good, bad, and different, and we can kind of again help to keep that culture because it translates to the field.
Ryan, kind of generally, can you give us an overview of how this team ranks to other locker rooms you've been a part of, fashion-wise?
Wow. It's tough. I mean, I thought we started off the year with some promise. A lot of safety in the choices that were worn in pre-season, but as we started to get to know people get into their comfort zone, and that's when it all just went south, to be honest. You know what I mean? We've seen some rascal gear over the course of the season. Stuff you think you're having a good morning and you come into training and it can ruin your day. It starts the day off on a bad note. As Connor said, as the fashion police, I think I've been overworked and underpaid. It's been
the sad thing is it's translated to game days. Let's keep this on game days because that's the appalling part about this.
Game day. It's the most important part of the week, isn't it? You know what I mean? You want to come to work looking good and feeling good and ready to rock, represent yourself to the best of your ability, and unfortunately we have fallen well short of the mark. It's been a shocking 8 months of clobber on show from our boys, to be fair.
Should be a few more spins than what's actually happened, huh?
Listen, if we were actually to nail it down and find people and get them to spin that wheel, the wheel will be run down by this stage. We'd have had to replace the parts on that wheel several times over. Do you know what I mean? And that's just being honest. I don't want to come across like I'm being harsh, but look, the truth hurts, and I'm sure there's some ears out there that'll be hurting after this.
Yeah.
This is the Forward Madison fine wheel we're referring to, by the way.
Yes. Well, let's dive in.
Yeah, I think Ryan, give me the fashion place. He can kind of run through his thoughts, and I'll just chime in and give some color where,
Look, we started off with Brian, the big man, big Brian Sylvester. I think Brian puts a lot of effort into what he wears, and to be fair to him, you can see there's a thought process that goes in. And when he wears what would you call them? The
traditional
African. The traditional African pieces. He rocks that, and it's solid. You know what I mean? If someone else was to wear it, you'd look twice. But Brian wears it, he comes in solid, and look, I mean, even if Brian was to wear something you wouldn't be pleased with, you couldn't say a word to him anyway because you just rip your head clean off. So, you know,
I've always thought Brian's well dressed. So
yeah, I think Brian's solid. I think we give him a solid pass. I think he'd be top of the pile. I think you know. Now that's not saying that it's a difficult thing to get top of the pile, but I am giving him credit.
A fashion leader.
Absolutely. We need more Brians in this team, to be fair. And I did not say Brian Bement. We need more Brian Sylvesters in this team. Brandon Barnes will keep it in the goalkeeper union here. Like, I mean, I'm all for backing up other goalkeepers and everything else like that. But Brandon,
you're going to claim him?
I mean, look.
I thought you deal with this guy every day, 1-on-1. You should be talking about what he's wearing.
Maybe we said a bit unknown because I was unimpressed with his fashion attire. You know what I mean? It's just it got to that stage, didn't it? You know what I mean? It's been like I said, a long few months, and he's just failed again. Now, everyone's aware we're sponsored by Hummel, right? So we travel, we wear the Hummel gear and everything else. Those Hummel shoes will get worn once every 2 weeks from myself because we play away. I come home, they go back in the wardrobe. No
keep
problem.
them looking fresh.
You keep them looking fresh.
Sure.
You know, they're not the.
They're not an everyday shoe.
No,
they're especially not a game day shoe.
No, not a game day shoe at all. Now Brandon does love a Hummel shoe, right? Loves a Hummel shoe. So much so, interesting fact, he wore them to his fiance's graduation with a pair of slacks. So I mean, I'm speechless. I'm rarely stuck for words, but that's a no. That's not even a fashion disaster. That's.
You can't be speechless yet because the next one's just as bad.
Oh, here
we go.
Tomato.
Leonard, no.
I mean,
Wheat tomato.
Jeez.
the best part is he comes into my room before he comes in and he goes, "Look how good I'm looking today on game day." Like, he's jazzed about what he's wearing now.
He just doesn't get it. I think there's too many things going on in his head. To be fair, like the first game of the season, he started off. He rocked his suit and he had a flamingo tie, flamingo socks, everything. And I thought, Eric Leonard, he's delivered here. We could be onto something here. Like, decent. Eric set the tone, and then I mean, he starts showing up in cut off hoodies and everything else, and it's just it's awful. And it's the same every week. You can see he's let himself go a little bit, I think. You know, I don't know. He maybe he's not happy, you know, with other things, but in terms of his fashion, he's really dropped the ball.
The guy's too worried about blocking shots.
He's
just running around. It's like there's too many things going on. I think he might drink too much coffee. I don't know what's going on.
Look, he spends more time slide tackling than he does worrying about what he's going to wear, and I think he needs to channel his energy more so into, you know, being more selective in terms of what he's going to put in and take out of that wardrobe, because the decisions he's making, I think he needs to spend a little bit more time on them because they've been appalling so far. Actually,
Got to have some self-awareness.
you have to. Even on our last away trip, where we Richmond, we're going out for dinner the night before the game, so you're ready, a little casual dinner, get ready for the game, and I look across, of course I'm rimming with Eric, and he opens up his little wheelie bag and starts taking out his clothes. Not only are they like awful clothes, he's also thrown in a ball into his suitcase. So he takes them out, and I'm like, alright, okay, yeah, they're creased, like horrendous. And then he takes out the denim jacket, doesn't he? That's his go-to. That's his go. It's a little denim number with the kind of hoodie material coming through. It's shocking, like.
I always think when I see Eric dressing, he's like dressing because he thinks he's gonna be on the front of like a rap album cover.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking to be a
Young Lenny's always looking for a photo shoot. Outrageous.
He's on brand for himself.
The next one's interesting. You talked about a guy that kind of impressed you last game day, and I'm going to say I maybe wasn't as surprised as you, but why?
He did. I came in, it was like a proud moment. Like, I stopped in the middle of the locker room. I went, wow, I respect that, bud.
What was he wearing? Can you, just for the people there?
Oh, a little fitted peach number. A little button-up shirt, nice, very nice, linen too. It was a lovely summer day, and I thought, you know, he's dressed well, nice pair of chinos as well, and a good choice of footwear too.
I wasn't surprised at you. He's from the Northeast. He's got a little frat boy in him.
Yeah, the frat boy, I can see that. Yeah,
you know, just a little button-up New Englander. Like, he's got that.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see the short beige shorts and the polo top and the polo hat. I can see why.
Some boat shoes.
What are they? Sperry's. Yeah, I can see.
It's not bad, to be fair.
No, it's not bad.
Not mad at Wyatt at all.
No, I mean, I'm partial to a pair of boat shoes as well and a pair of loafers, but I'm no frat boy. But no, I was happy with Wyatt. Definitely delivered.
another one, interesting one. What do you think of Carl this year? Mr. Madison.
Mr. Lumberjack. He's just out cutting trees all the time. I'd love to see his wardrobe. Doesn't have anything in his entire wardrobe that's not like plaid. That's it.
Mm-hmm. So they misnamed a promo for this week then.
They've missed it big time.
Hot Carl Fall.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Hot Carl Fall.
Tribute to Mr. Schneider, Mr. Madison, Mr. Lumberjack. Anyone struggling with any trees sitting in your garden, don't worry, give Carl a call. He's free the off season. He'll chop them down for you, no problem.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Let's segue into the Three Amigos. Some interesting choices in there.
Very, very. Depends on where you want to
I
start.
see your eyes every time they walk in.
So some things cannot be unseen. Some things cannot be unseen.
Danny Tenorio, Jose Nunez, Christian Diaz, right?
Christian Diaz, absolutely, yeah. Now, look,
Out of all of them, Christian's by far probably
absolutely.
tops.
I respect a good Barnett, like good hair, and Pato will spend a lot of time.
Best hair on the team.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. He'll also spend a lot of product on his hair as well. Like
I don't think people at home realize like how much work goes into that. Like watching him get ready, even for the training session, then after the training session, this guy takes his hair very seriously, and it shows.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Great flow.
phenomenal, really. Do you know what I mean? Looks great. Looks great. His gear, in terms of what he wears, solid, like safe as well. You know, just a lot of just plain jeans, plain top.
That's right out of my book. Stay between 10 and 2.
Yeah.
You don't have to go crazy, but you got to look respectable. And Pato,
But you know, even
he
if,
brings the heat.
even if he's not like going overboard with the clothes, you don't even get as far as looking at the clothes. You go, no, that is it. That's a Barnett. That is. That's solid. Unfortunately, you've then got the middle ground where it's Josie. If Josie's into it and he wants to look well, he will. He'll rock a blazer, a pair of jeans, pair of chinos. He'll look
I
solid.
forgot about that blazer number. That was nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he looked good on Tuesday for the touring game too. He was up in the
Yeah. He came with a nice belt, like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put together, it's the accessory pieces that really make an outfit.
True. And he's definitely a sucker for some accessories.
Bottom of that list. Is he bottom of the locker room? It's close. There's a lot of guys near the bottom, but Danny's done some things this year.
But he wouldn't realise it. It'd be straight over his head. If you said to him, what you're wearing is horrendous.
That could just be the language, but
No, I mean, the reaction of everyone else around should be enough. Like, he has these shoes that are, like, everyone knows who Kermit the Frog is. These are Kermit the Frog's shoes. They are the same colour and they are horrendous. And he will rock them wherever.
to be fair, they look like puke.
They are awful.
I mean, I get the shoes. The shoes are terrible. I can't get over some of the pants. Can we get a pair of pants that just like fit and aren't like 3 sizes too small?
They're
like,
painted.
I don't even know how he gets in them. It's unbelievable. I'm actually kind of impressed he's
A
able.
lot of Vaseline. Vaseline's on his legs. That's why he puts the baby oil on his legs. He's got to get ready. You know what I mean? He gets out of the shower, he gets the baby oil on the legs, and then quickly straight into the pants. No problem. No questions asked.
Unbelievable.
It's Crisco.
Yeah.
I think it's a 3-person job, and I think that's why they're all so close.
Yeah.
Because the 2 boys will hold them, and he'll jump off the top bed straight into them. No problem. There you go.
They're very, very tight.
Oh, speaking of puke, Ali.
Oh my land. This is recent. This is in the last, like, right before he went on international duty.
I'll
Yeah.
fuck it over, to be fair. Still
Hey,
fuck it over.
a guy that was kind of, again, very, very safe gets called in to go to the national team, and this guy goes on a spending spree. I've heard from the boys, like, he went out and dropped some serious cash.
Big spender.
Big spender, wanted to look good going home. I respect that.
Yeah.
But this hat and shoe combo, this is it's awful. It might be one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I think his intentions were right and that he wanted to look good, but he has fallen well below the mark.
Explain the hat to us for those that haven't seen the hat.
Oh, I can't find words. I can't, Connor. I can't. I haven't got the.
I mean, I'm colorblind. And if I'm colorblind and I know this is bad, it's like this neon greenish color hat that he got personalized with his full name, first and last name right across the front, block lettering, that's a bold move in and of itself. But then to go match it with shoes that are the exact same color, That's a tough look. That's a tough look.
Maybe he thought if I get lost in an airport on the way home and I don't know what they're saying, they'll know.
Like I lose my passport,
and
hey, they'll take me.
Yeah, have you got ID? There you go, there, but no problem. Let there be no panic. Ali and Ghazi, there you go. Maybe that's what he was looking for. But the shoes to match the horrendous hat was just. I mean, it was over the top. It was just making a bad thing worse, wasn't it?
I mean, it's bad when you have people like. Going back to some of the people we talked about, like Eric was commenting on it. And Eric is not well dressed. So if Eric's saying something, you know it's real bad.
You messed up.
Yeah. You've done a bad thing.
You took a lesson.
You should apologize.
Yeah. No, this is true. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that's a real standout one. Mm-hmm. But he's even posed for the photo. Like, I am well pleased with what I'm wearing. It's not even like it's not like he's left the apartment and jumped into an Uber and get me to the airport quick so no one can see this. He's owning it and gone, yeah, I'll have a bit of this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some people that made some progress this year. You know, I think there's one shining example of a guy that really started the year as a struggle. But throughout the year I don't know if he's there yet, but you definitely see some steps forward. Mm-hmm. It's kind of what you want to see. You want to see a progression throughout a season.
Yeah.
So you guy Nizzy.
Absolutely. Puts a lot of effort into it. Mm-hmm. Now, it was interesting. So he pretty much rocks like the shirt and the slacks and the shoes and stuff like that. He had the Michael Jackson look for a little while, and he went with the white socks with the black shoes. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Few people can pull that off. Nizzy might be one of them.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. I love when, especially during the summer, he had the suit, but he'd like have it all on in the locker room, and then you just see sweat patches coming through, like through the back of his suit.
You gotta respect it, like the willingness to go full suit. I also think that he's had some help behind the scenes. Our guy K-Dog, I think, has been helping him out, kind of giving some fashion tips. Mm-hmm. K-Dog's a classic dresser, so
yeah, it shows. It shows. He's being mentored. He's taking him under his wing.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
You wanted to get into this guy a little bit, and I know you mentioned him earlier. Brian Bement. What has been your analysis of what this guy's brought this year?
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Brian has it in his head that he's well dressed, and he even has his own hashtag, which is shocking anyway for starters. it's shocking, and he loves it. It's the thing. And oh yeah, no, people in college had it about me, and this, that, and the other. That's fine. However, it's swag like Bennett. Right, so swag, you're thinking, yeah, he'll come, he's going to have a bit about him and everything else. His granddad underpants that he wears are horrific. That's maybe one of the worst things I've seen in the locker room this year. And
you started referring to him with a new hashtag.
Sag like that. I'm telling you, he's got those droopy underpants and everything else, and I don't know. I question. He's come in. For me, I think shoes are the most important part of an outfit.
Yeah. One of the first things.
I think a good pair of shoes can make or break an outfit.
Absolutely.
I really think that. And Brian maybe is not aware of that. And that can be my only assumption based on some of the stuff that he's taken in. Because he looks like he's just walked through a muddy field half the time into the locker room.
So the next one's interesting, talking about shoes, because I think you're probably harder on this one than I am. Talking about Zaire.
Oh, Zaire. Zaire loves a pair of designer shoes. Loves them. Now I don't even know who half the designers are. Now on some of his recent selections, I'm sure maybe NASA have an input in the design of these shoes. They do. Some of them look like moon shoes. Some of them look like moon shoes, like proper like padding on the bottom of them and everything. It looks like maybe he could even just like take off in them.
But to be fair, like he comes in well dressed. Like you look at the rest of his gear, like he takes time and like he cares about what he's
100%.
doing. I have respect for him.
100%. He comes in like he always wears like a nice jacket, jeans, always looks good, makes a good selection on his tops and stuff like that. Now his shoes, although yeah, okay, sometimes they're like a bit moon shoe looking, they're clean. Yeah. They're clean. Pair of clean shoes.
Eric Leonard can really learn from that, especially the white ones.
Oh, with the white ones, oh my lord! No, it's very, very, very poor. Very poor. But Zaire, apart from the moon shoes, he doesn't wear them all the time. Mm-hmm. Doesn't wear them, but when he does, it's kind of one of those double takes. You got to kind of look at them and go, Lance Armstrong coming in here for his shoes back.
It's the Apollo collection.
It's absolutely
very
Apollo
rare.
By NASA.
Very rare.
Yeah. Should have left him on the moon. Unbelievable. Going back to hair, Giro.
Wow. I don't know what goes through his head.
Anyone
Not a
that,
lot, anyway.
We're on it.
anyone that's asked Nizzy for a haircut, you really got to question all of it.
100%. And a lot of people blame Nizzy, and I feel Nizzy's the victim in this. I think he was the scapegoat. I think Duro's to blame for the whole thing. And anyone that follows this club must be aware of that horrendous look that Duro had for a number of days.
Yeah, this is when Duro asked Vital to give him a haircut, and what happened?
The flock made a button out of it.
Yeah, I
So
saw
people in the
that.
flock have a button with Giro's
I know,
haircut.
it's awful. It looks like he got his head cut with a lawnmower. It's shocking. It's shocking. But like, he rocked it. He came in and Duro like didn't realise that there's something quite off here. Like, if I looked at myself in the mirror and I looked like that, I'm not coming into training. I'm not coming into training. Where's Ryan at? I don't know. A bad hair day. I'm not coming in. No way. I'll throw myself down the stairs and break a leg. I'm not coming into training looking like that. No chance. No chance. But then to not even get Nizzy, like, if he saw that in the mirror afterwards.
Nizzy said it looked good to him, and I think Giro was like, alright, I'm wearing this in tomorrow. Like, there's no chance.
That was poor. Now, whoever he went to fix it has worked wonders. Like, I mean, they've cut that with a wand or something like that. That was magic that they produced. That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Brandon Eaton, pretty good hair. The rest of the fashion?
Ankles.
Floods?
I mean, yeah, he's rocking 3/4 all year long, like all year long.
Right.
Doesn't matter whether it's raining. He's got the best tanned ankles in the league.
Everyone knows you want to be fashionable, you got to tan your ankles.
Good shoe selection though.
Mm-hmm.
Good shoe selection. I mean, some of them are a bit like, a tap dancer shoes, but I'll give him that much. They're clean tap dancer shoes.
He cares about what he wears.
He does. Mm-hmm. He does. The floral piece he wore recently though, that was a little.
You didn't like that.
I
thought it still had a little bit of flavor.
It was a little bit too much flavour for my eyes. It was a little bit too bright.
Split.
Ryan, 10-2 guy.
Yeah.
But he was a couple of buttons low there as well, wasn't he? He was like
I'm fully against you on this. I'm like, as many buttons you can leave unbuttoned, let the roast beef out. Let it show. You got it, flaunt it.
fair enough. But on game day,
Oh, 1000%. I go denim shirt and I'll try to only go 3 buttons.
fair
You gotta
enough.
come in.
Fair enough. We'll let that slide, no more. We can't have a domestic on live camera here.
Right.
No one was harmed in the filming of this.
That just might be the difference between England and America.
Oh! Irish. All day long. Irish.
It's not what the kids say when they show up for autographs.
No, they don't. They don't, and I know it's frowned upon to scream at kids, so that's why I bite my tongue. I just leave. I just walk. I see this. Oh, might be a bit of conflict here. Where's Ryan going? He's gone in his car. He's gone home. He's gone home. What game was it? Where?
I don't know. That was the best thing ever.
Like, I remember being a mascot in a game, and you're walking out going, oh, this is unbelievable, I'm holding this player's hand and everything else, and I'm looking at these kids walking out, one of which was at least 2 feet taller than Eric. We're walking out, and the kids are all looking at me going, hey, English guy. Like, who's that?
I think it was right
This
after
was
the Middleton camp.
It's just after the Middleton camp, and for you guys that don't know, like sometimes I introduce like the players that are working, and I introduced Ryan and I asked all the kids where they're from, and they're giving guesses, and I said, oh, you guys are wrong, it's England. All these kids remembered it. Great shirt, because obviously they brought it to a game day.
Yeah.
And he's walking out, and this is in his head.
Yeah, this
Awesome.
whole line of kids just screaming, English guy, English guy.
I'm taking notes there like that, going, right, grand, and then I'll hear like 11 kids looking and go, yeah, you English guy. Whoa, I come in peace. Relax.
Let's finish this up. We got a couple more.
Yeah.
What about the Honourable J.C. Banks?
Ooh, Special Agent Banks.
Special Agent
You seen the other day? Oh, solid! I swear, he was on detective work. He looked. I said to him, he looked like a security guard at a music gig, and I don't mean like someone just standing by the fence. I mean like he's the go-to guy, making sure that everything's okay.
Walk us through the outfit.
J.C. controls the locker room, so he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, JC will do whatever he wants. He's like honest as the day is long. So like no one's gonna argue with JC. You can't win an argument with JC. Even if JC's wrong, you're still wrong. That's just how it works. He was rocking a pair of black shoes, black jeans, black top, a nice fitted jacket as well. And then he had his credential just like put over there as well, which kind of gave the whole like music gig vibe.
Yeah.
But he rocked it pretty well. Like he looked like someone you didn't want to mess with.
Yeah.
You're not gonna ask him questions.
Yeah.
Let him get on with his work. You don't waste his time asking him questions. Yeah, solid.
Like it,
Nice.
JC Bourne.
JC Bourne.
There you go, yeah. Absolutely.
What about your guy Oliver White?
What about Oliver White? Oliver is an interesting one. He likes to think that he comes in looking sharp. Now, to be fair, there's been a couple of days where he comes in and he looks all right, like.
Sure.
But again, like we go back to the footwear thing. He has some like horrendous shoes. I don't know where you've seen those Adidas ones that have like a stick man on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've a kid,
Yeah.
and you've left a Sharpie on the ground with your 3-year-old kid and said, "Go on, do what you like," and they've doodled on your shoes. But the thing that gets me is like he's literally either gone online or gone into the shop and said, "Looking for a pair of tasty shoes today. Ooh, what's that? Doodle shoes? Yeah, I'll have a bit of them." And he's gone and paid good money for them. Like, I just question that. I can't. That's one I just can't let slide.
Fashion police.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And for the record, I do not have a pair of doodle shoes in my house. I don't.
So let's finish though. I know that's not in your jurisdiction. It's the fashion police for the locker room. But I'd like your take on Neil and Daryl. I mean, I'm just setting I'm setting the pins up. You just have to knock them down. Like, I'm throwing you layups right now. Alley-oops. All you gotta go, you just gotta dunk it.
I mean, Neil puts effort in, actually, to be fair to him.
Mm-hmm.
Neil puts effort in. I'm not always like overly, oh yeah, I'm having that, but he puts his effort in.
Yeah. I appreciate
Are
you.
you even like, hold on, I can't get past the facial hair though. Like, I don't even get to the rest of the outfit because what's going on right around his mouth is just awful.
It's a curious one. It's a curious one. It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. And it wouldn't be my first move with facial hair. I mean, I can't really grow a beard anyway. I know I look like a scruff ball now, but still, it's an interesting one. He's gone from the tash to then having the whole
Goatee.
schmig going on. I don't get it.
He can't be out at the clinics with the kids.
I mean, it is worrying. I mean, we're both Slavic, Neil and myself, so the mustache is a key part of our culture. So I appreciate the mustache on Neil.
But letting the rest of it go?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a questionable
Step too
since,
far.
Yeah,
Step too far. He's got to reel it in.
since the early season when he had just the mustache.
Have a word.
What about your guy Daryl?
I'll be careful here, don't I?
Why? No one listens to this segment. We established that last week. No one listens to this segment, so
You got
you can have at it.
Daryl rocking a pair of Cole Hand shoes on the sideline. I like that again. So I mean, there's a recurring trend here.
You're a shoe guy.
I'm a shoe guy.
Yeah.
And he's rocking the Cole Hands, which I have a lot of time for.
There was the Forwards Backwards pod. They released an episode yesterday critical of Daryl's sideline wear during games.
Stays real safe. A lot of times it's just the polo. Really not bringing much.
Neutral colours, isn't it?
What would you guys like to see from Daryl?
Full suit. I want to see Gareth Southgate.
A bit hot though for that,
Nah, you gotta do it for the boys. Look good, feel good, play good, coach good.
Oh mate, you'd be sweating like anything if you were wearing a full suit on the sideline.
Those July games.
Even a like, if he went for a bit of colour and said, "Bosh, there's a pink shirt and a blue top."
Yeah.
Have a bit of that.
Could you go linen suit?
Oh,
Oh, you could do a linen suit, yeah. He'd look like Hannibal Lecter. Do you know what I mean?
light pink, the fedora.
Yeah, you could get a manager off, couldn't you?
I could see Daryl rocking a driving cap or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the little chauffeur hat.
Yeah.
Just tip it on someone.
Good pass.
I respect that.
Before we finish, Ryan, I just want to hear your roast of Connor's outfits as well.
I can't. We're on camera. If there's punches thrown here, what happens?
I just want to hear it.
Ryan doesn't even get to see it. I'm in before everyone.
That's true. He's in. He's had 10 ice
First
baths
in,
and
last
4
out.
massages before everyone else shows up.
When you get old, Jason, you gotta get in hours before the game. That's how long it takes me to get ready. I'm in before everyone else. That's fashion 101. If you don't think you're actually bringing it or you don't want to put the effort in, just get in early.
Avoid the judgment.
Just huffing and puffing
in there
on
early.
that MCL.
Yeah.
Try to keep it going for another year.
1000%.
Love it.
I'll be the first to admit my fashion has taken a nosedive. I mean, as you can see today, this is just safe, really, isn't it? But it's taken a bit of a nosedive the last couple of weeks with the addition of the dog. However, it's a curious one because we get in the mornings. Eric's always the first one. There's a few lads. Oh, what are you wearing? I'll admit it. I look shocking. But as shocking as I look, I'm still top of the pile. I'm not saying I'm top, but I'm in promote. I'm playoff push. Whereas you've got these lads down in the relegation zone chirping at you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Eric can't chirp anyone. That cut off white hoodie thing that he has,
Can we just explain that? Like it is exactly.
It is the one piece of the gear that I think Eric ends up at the bottom of all of this whole list because of that one piece of gear.
Yeah, he's in USL League 2 after that. I mean, it's well, when we say it's a white cut off, like it was at one point in its lifetime. It was at one point white. Now it's got some like pasta
Spaghetti sauce
here. It's got like chicken sauce here, whatever else. It's poor, like, and it is. It's legitimately a cut off with a hood.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
And he'll rock it, no shirt underneath. Like that's the top. Like there's no like, hey, I'm wearing this and I'm gonna take it off. Like this is like I'm gonna wear this, and then it's not even like a full zip. Like he's going like a little bit where he's showing like. It's not good.
You know how pale he is. You don't know that there's no sleeves on it. Something.
You got to realize you're a tomato and like, hey, cover it up.
He's working on it.
He needs to just cover the whole thing up. Like, do you know what I mean?
Hey, along those same lines, like the hair can use some work too.
To be fair to him, right? So we talk about progress. So it's been an interesting one this season. I've got to like be like a father figure for Eric when we take him on the road, purely because there was too many issues at the start of the season. We had to have a sit down and say, listen, Eric, like we need to start cracking these faults.
You're going to be a guy for us, but you got to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, this is going to take work, and I don't even mean not even kicking a ball. I mean there's stuff. You're in a room with me. There's certain things, there's certain requirements, unwritten rules that we're going to have to go over here. So the first was the shoes that we spoke about. Like, I mean, we'd get in after a training session on the way, and these. Like, the room needed to be fumigated when he took them out. So I said, listen, rule one, take them off outside, you leave them outside, end of story. End of story, not in here. In here is my safety zone. You're not taking them in here.
Yeah.
Like, that could end the World War. The other thing is, he's messy as anything in the room. Like, water bottle. I mean, we've literally just checked in, bam, door opens, there's water bottles everywhere. I don't know how it's even possible, but that's just him. But the hair is the proud moment for me. So I'll get out of the shower before we're getting down to the bus for the away game. Eric's gone in there first. We come out and I see him rooting over in my toiletry bag and everything else. So now he knows that's okay. So now when I come out of the shower, he's like, "Hey, what do you think? It's a good day today, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm proud of you." He's used a bit of my wax. He's used the brush. He's putting effort in. So I'm
Proud dad.
yeah, proud moment. Proud moment.
All I would say is, Eric, just be gentle. You don't have a lot of it. Make sure you preserve it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's
Use it, don't abuse it.
yeah, absolutely. What was the song? It was a song we heard last week. That whip your hair back and forth or whatever
Yes.
else. I just looked at her and laughed and said, "Oh, steady on." You gotta get with 4 strands. So you gotta be careful.
Well, Ryan, thank you for stopping by.
Made my job easy this week. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Just a little bit tired after
Prep was
playing
pretty
Tuesday.
low.
So
Yeah.
gotta bring in the fashion police.
Yeah.
Give people a little view of what the locker room's like.
Editing will be a lot of work.
But yeah, we'd love to have you guys. If you have any fashion tips for any of the guys, send them our way on social media. We'll pass them on to the guys here to disperse into the locker room. So, Ryan, Turbo, appreciate it.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.